Pipe Network presents.
Oh, and just a heads up, we may talk about things that are potentially triggering for you, so listener discretion is advised.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to the pre-show show. Today it's
Hi.
going to be a very monumental episode. Just pretend I have the effects where you press a button and then it does the echo thing. I don't have that. Maybe in the future.
We're not yet there.
Yeah, please listen to the ads. Anyway, it's a very monumental episode because Niña will be hosting some segments for the first time on the show's history. Oh my gosh.
And according to A, it's just like me driving the show, which means that this entire show will now crash. Have fun.
Yes. And also we will have a fact or fic and as well as wait, is there anything else? Is there anything
Oh, we
else?
have a guest.
Yeah, we of course we have a guest. Yes, of course we have a guest. And also today's episode is all about aliens. So put on your tinfoil hat. I'll probably come back after I'll probably go get my tinfoil hat at during the oh my god, my
A
brain.
break.
No, not break. The theme song, and when I come
The
back,
theme
I will
song.
have a tinfoil hat. So, are you ready to start the show, Nins? Are you ready?
Yes. We should have alien music
Why do you
play.
seem so scared?
Hi, I'm Niña.
And my name is Andrew.
Welcome to the Frightening, Alarming, Real Life Tales Show.
A podcast where we talk about scary stories that happened in real life. If you were a part of this terrorist group, you would be targeted and killed by the aswang.
These three girls, their friends, two of them decided to stab their other friend just to please Slenderman.
Bigfoot is the internet influencer of the monster world.
It killed 19 American servicemen that day.
So sit back, relax, and try not to go crazy with fright.
Aren't we all crazy?
I want this show to be family friendly.
Family friendly, we talk about murder and horror and all that crap.
Hello, everybody. Yes, I have my tinfoil hat. It's a good thing I got here on time. Can you hear my tinfoil hat, Nins? Hello? I can't hear you.
Hello, sorry, like internet is having issues.
I was like, where did you go? Oh my god, I'm gonna have to... No, I think you're just trying to get out of
Hello?
hosting the show.
No, internet is having issues. I had to switch to data.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
So, of course, I am Andrew. Welcome to the Frightening, Alarming, Real Life Tale Show. I'm your host, Andrew. I am here with my co-host.
Hello.
Yes, her name is Hello. And we have a guest. His name is... What's his name?
Lancelot.
Lancelot.
Arthur.
Hello.
Greetings. Greetings, everyone.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I just want to get this out in the open that this
Okay.
guest is not my guest, but actually Ninya's guest. So, ooh.
Hello.
And
Hello.
she is going to be hosting the fourth segment of the show, as well as the fact or fic. So how do you feel about that, Nins?
Just waiting for everything to burn. It's like this is gonna be expected.
Okay.
I'll be sure to get a fire hydrant and wear a seatbelt so that we don't crash.
That's good. And there is actually a reason why I wanted to do this. Okay, so I don't think Nina realizes how stressful it is to prepare for the show. So
Yeah, I
I
do.
gave her-
But like, I just try not to bother with it.
I gave her some tasks to do. Basically, it's literally just like what 60%, no, not 40% of what I do on the show, and um
30 girl.
and
It's like 30 because like editing plus whatever. So
yeah,
that's not
I
my
would say
job.
30. So how do you feel about preparing for the
Mhm.
show?
It's okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay lang.
Gives you
Uh-huh.
something to do.
Uh-huh. She's just saying okay, but on the inside, I know she's stressed. Just like me every week.
Nah.
I just want you to feel how I feel. Anyway,
No.
so before we get started on the show, just a reminder to everyone that next week we will be doing what was the segment?
Watching Fright Flick.
Yeah, we will be
We're
doing the
watching
fright
Fright
flick
Flick.
of the perfection. So
Watching.
go watch that
Yes.
movie. Don't forget, don't be like
Like,
Niña. Like last time, she forgot to watch the movie, and
hey.
so we had to move on with the discussion without
No,
her.
mm.
We released the demon episode during Holy Week.
Previous episode. Yeah.
Not
Fun, right?
I'm like
Not intentional, but yeah.
maybe intentional. I could have easily said, "Oh, we're going to switch it
Maybe no.
around." But I had already edited the episode and I was like, "Oh my god, I just
Mhm.
realized we are releasing this episode during Holy Week and we're talking about demons
Holy
in the
Week.
middle of a
Yeah.
satanic panic,
How to
by the
summon
way."
You're just like
stuff.
ask her
Mhm.
whatever. Send out into the world.
Yeah.
Of
Now it's in
course.
Holy Week.
So I had to do a lot of apologizing to people. I was like, "Oh my
Oh, you
gosh,
did?
I'm so sorry. It's demons this week, guys. Please still listen to it." So, yeah, I wanted to talk about the satanic panic actually because I have okay. So this is my problem with talking about what's happening in pop culture is that we record episodes ahead of time. So when we
Mhm.
release it, I have no idea if the topic is still relevant.
Relevant.
Yeah.
And it was. It was really.
But I still wanted to talk about it because it has a lot to do with the issues that has been going around for a very long time, and that is the satanic panic behind Little Nas X's
Video. Music
video.
video.
Yes.
Yeah.
Basically,
Oh, about the shoes?
no, not the shoes.
Not just the shoes. It's the video itself plus the shoes.
It's the video and the shoes.
Huh, I haven't seen it yet. Okay, continue. I'm sorry.
Basically, Little Nas X released a video called Montero (parentheses Call Me by Your Name), and it's a really good song. I like it. I listen to it on the occasion, or it's just my Satanism, acting up.
Probably.
All the Christians are angry about it, and I'm like, why? Oh, because he gives Satan a
Mhm.
lap dance. Like, what?
But like the thing is, like I did not watch the video, but like someone
Oh,
pointed out at the end of the whole thing, he did kill Satan.
you
So
didn't
I'm
watch
like,
the video. You
oh,
don't have an opinion. Shut up. No.
okay, fine.
No, yeah, but that is what happens. He does kill Satan
But
at the
like
end.
yeah, so someone pointed out that at the end of the video he kills Satan and he like decapitated him or something. And I'm like, okay, so like I don't see the problem with that. Isn't that the goal or something? I don't know.
I don't think the Christians realize the point of that whole video.
Yeah, no,
The
they did.
the point of that whole video was it was like an interpretation of how Christians treated the LGBTQIA people,
Yeah.
and their reaction to that video only cements the whole point of the video.
Which is funny because like I saw I think someone shared like his tweet or something online wherein he's like, oh guys, like keep watching my video, thanks. He's like,
Oh
all
yeah,
right,
He
be
did
mad
he did
about
like
it,
a
I'm
live where
happy.
he was like crying and all that, and then at the end is just like,
Uh-huh,
oh, please keep streaming my song.
thanks.
Okay.
Okay, so the point of the whole video was that because the Christians are antagonizing the LGBTQIA community, and it was just Little Nas's way of taking back the narrative. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like he's just saying, okay, so you're always telling me I'm going to hell. Okay, fine, I'll go to
So here
hell.
I am.
Yeah, I'm going to hell, and then I'm going to give Satan a lap
Here's
dance.
what I'm
Because
gonna
why not?
do.
I'm gay.
Yeah, because that's what like the society points out. If you like, if you're this, you go to hell, and then okay, then
I wanted to bring it back to the last time we had a satanic panic. Do you guys remember when the Illuminati was a thing?
oh god,
Isn't it still a
I
thing?
think it's still a thing, but
Not
it's not as popular
yeah,
as back
it's
then.
not really a thing
Yeah.
anymore. I mean,
It's not like it's not the hottest thing.
yeah.
It's more like it's just more like a little whisper, like, oh, the Illuminati's doing it, and
Yeah.
just like, stop, just no,
My favorite
no.
part was that everyone claimed that all of these entertainers were part of the Illuminati.
hmm
They were like pushing this secret agenda of a new world order and stuff like that. Do you remember?
Oh,
Dude,
who
New
was it
World
that has
Order.
like? Who was it? The one who made this music video, and then like it was like really called out that oh, this is Illuminati. It's trying to recruit this artist is trying to recruit you or something. I'm trying to remember. For some reason, my
There,
brain goes to Lady Gaga.
there's a lot of them, Beb. There's a lot of them that
Hmm.
did that. Yeah, but I do remember Lady Gaga getting like a big flack for
A
it.
lot of heat.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah,
heat
a
from
lot of
that.
heat on that.
And I'm like, those were the best years of pop music. Just saying. Like all of the escándalo that was going out, it was like, oh my god, give me more, please.
Scandal.
I have a coworker who talks about something similar like this, where just like Illuminati, lizard men,
Oh my
all this
god!
stuff, and how
Does
lizard
your
men live underground.
does your coworker wear tinfoil hat secretly?
No, but he likes to talk about these sort of things, and really
Oh,
believes that
okay,
lizard men
okay.
are in control of a lot of things in this world, and they have underground bases, and they live underground. We just don't know it.
Wait, they're not?
I'm not, I don't know. He also says that Lizardman has like the same powers as like Dr. Xavier, where they use their like brain powers to make us think they look like human, but it's like a hologram.
Wait,
You find a way to like fight
Xavier
it
from
off.
X-Men.
Yeah. That anyways, point was brain power, look different. Lizardmen do that too. That's it.
I don't know why. I just feel like I'm so out of it. I don't know. Maybe it's the lizard people trying to stop me or something.
Manipulate your head,
Or
probably.
maybe it's the aliens. Do you have your tinfoil hat on? Maybe they're just like pressing buttons and playing with your brain. Tick, tick,
Actually,
tack.
I don't have my tinfoil hat. I took it off because it's so hot in my room. I want to get into the first game of the night. Niña, I believe you will
Yep.
be hosting today's Fact or Fic. Fact or
Yes, I will. I have questions here. I've readied them. Give me a few minutes.
So basically, fact. Or do you want to explain what fact or fic is? Come on.
Oh no. I was gonna say like tell me if like you can hear other people talking.
Yes, we can.
I want you to explain fact or fic.
Factor Fig is basically a series of questions wherein players like right now Andrew and Lance they're gonna be choosing if what story or what words I'm reading, is it made up or is it an actual thing that happened in real life. So yeah.
Fact or fict?
Please tell me when to play the music, Beb. I'll do it.
Go. Feel free to play the music.
Beb.
Oh, sorry.
This is
For
where
some
you're
reason,
supposed
I'm
to
waiting for the music.
you're supposed to talk. Supposed to talk.
So I'm like, for some reason, I was waiting for the music to end.
You're supposed to talk at that
Okay.
point.
I know, sorry. I'm like enjoying the music casually.
Okay. Remember how I did it last time? I was like, "Are you ready for fact
you-
or fic?" Okay, so do that.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Come on, do it.
Are you guys ready for fact or fic?
Oh,
Yeah,
So,
I'm ready.
yay!
Yeah, alright. So
Yay!
our first thing tonight or today is back in World War II, there was a Soviet sniper in the Red Army who was credited with 309 confirmed kills, making this person the most successful sniper in recorded history. She was nicknamed Lady Death for her incredible ability with sniper rifle. Is that a fact or a fic?
I should know
Mm,
this because I
no,
like
no
guns.
googling,
Okay,
dude.
no, I'm not googling.
Hey, don't Google.
No,
I'm not googling.
I want to say fic.
Mm-hmm.
I want to
Go on
say,
then.
yeah, I feel like this is a comic book character, so I'm gonna say fic.
Character.
Yeah, as well.
What about you, Lance? Why do you say it's fic?
Well, because and I'm not trying to be sexist or anything, but I
Mm-hmm.
I believe it was a guy. It wasn't a girl. I think Lady Death was something else, but it wasn't a girl. That like if my memory
That's so
serves me right.
sexist, dude.
No, I don't mean to be sexist. I apologize. Please, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
I don't know. I just feel like this sounds like something like a comic book person.
Character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this sounds like a comic book character. I
Okay.
don't know. It just
Okay.
to me it just sounds like it.
Can you do a drum roll?
I'm doing
Wait.
the drummer.
Can you hear that? Thank you. The answer is it's fact. There is
What?
an actual
Ah.
female sniper in the Soviet Union back then that that has 309 kills. I cannot pronounce her name, but I will try. This is me butchering names again. It's Ludmila Pavlyuchenko.
Uh,
Yeah, that's her
Lyu
name. Lyu.
Lyudmila,
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you're googling it right now.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Lyudmila Pavlichenko.
Pavlichenko. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
her. She's like she's named as Lady Death. She actually
Honestly,
has,
Okay.
I think, books written about her or something. She has a
honestly,
memoir.
work.
Hmm.
Like
Can can
good for
can, can I
her.
say something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Can
know.
can I say something
Sure.
to everyone listening? I am very sorry.
Lance is a sexist.
That, yeah. But no, I believe all women are powerful, and this is the perfect example because she got 309 confirmed kills.
Hmm.
I can't even
And
get
then like
one.
So
it's
it's just
just confirmed. And then like what more if like
What
what
about
about
the
those
unconfirmed
uncounted
ones?
ones, right? Right? That's what I was
Ah,
like how
so.
many people has this lady killed? Damn, okay.
honestly,
How many people
lady,
has this lady
step on
shot?
me.
Hmm.
I will let her. Okay, next question. Oh no, you're supposed to do that.
All right, next one. Um
Say, is
this
this
is
fact or fic?
another, is this fact or fake? We have another female on the line. We're in this one. She was a Nazi spy, and she basically had like this. She's very smart. I'm sorry. I'm trying to read it and then like try not to make it sound, like as is. It's a screenshot. I just took a screenshot of this. So she's very smart, and then she basically made drugs to sort of poison the enemy. This was back in the Nazi days. It didn't tell me like what exact year. So is this person a fact or fake?
You.
I want to say fact.
Why
Mhm.
does this all sound like comic book characters? It to me it just sounds like something that DC would put out or something.
Mhm.
Soviet
Okay.
Union, or is it Marvel?
This one is I don't know.
Yeah, it just sounds like they
So
put
what's
out.
your answer?
Yeah. Anyway, I would say okay. Since last time it sounded like a comic book character and I was wrong,
Mhm.
I'm gonna say
Mhm.
this one is fact.
Mhm. Lance, you also mentioned it's fact. Why? Why do you think it's?
Well, because knowing history and knowing Nazis, they did a lot of experiments, and a lot of people, men and
Mhm.
women, did a lot of stuff and a lot of discoveries. So yeah. Plus, you said you took a screenshot. So hint, hint. I'm gonna say fact.
All right. So little drum roll. Answer is you're both wrong. It's
What?
fiction.
What?
This is a DC character named Doctor Poison.
Oh my god, I knew it.
Uh,
This
As
was
the such
this
as
is
poison.
this this is from This is from Wonder Woman.
DC.
Yes.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, why does it sound like
She
a
was
comic
in
book
Wonder Woman.
character? I knew it. It was Dr. Poison. It was literally the villain in Wonder Woman, the first film. Okay, I'll shut up.
That
Mhm.
was very tricky.
And then I cannot say names because most likely you guys would like immediately know, oh, this person is made up.
Oh my god,
So
my
okay,
first fact
our
or fic
last
game, and I
one.
am bombing. Okay.
Losing.
My first
Okay.
and might be only fact or fic game that I play. Okay.
Who knows? So okay, third one. Fact or fic? In France in 1720, there's a disease that killed 1,000 people, 50,000 in a city during like 2 years, and another 50,000 in more surrounding the provinces. Is this disease made up? Is this fact or fic?
I think it's fact.
Mm-hmm. Lance?
I say it's fact, and if I'm wrong, I'm gonna cut my left foot off and I don't know, mail it to you, airmail.
It just
I
sounds
think-
like the bubonic plague.
It's the bubonic plague for you. All right, let me go do a drum roll. Okay, it's fact, but it's not
Yes!
the bubonic plague. It's a different plague.
Spanish
It's
flu.
called no, it's technically under bubonic plague, but it's specifically called Great Plague of Marseille, Marseille. This was in France. This is like the major outbreak. It started in May 25th of 1720, and then it ended around August of 1722 for like 2 years.
Thank you so much, Niña, for hosting that fact or
Thank
fic
you.
segment. I will make sure to never make you host that segment ever again.
Yay!
maybe, we'll see.
First
we'll
car
see.
crash. First car crash of the evening.
Yes, first car crash of the evening. Before we get to the final question of the first segment, I just want to say that I have a beef with Niña.
What?
Ooh.
When?
So
Of
now
course.
that you
Okay.
know how it feels like to host a show, I hope you know how it feels like when a segment bombs, okay? And mostly because this is your fault. I ask you a question, a yes or no
Thanks.
question, and then you give me a probably answer.
Of course, I'll always give a probable answer.
No, not a probable answer, a probably answer.
Or do you want me to answer? Okay lang.
No, okay. So here's the thing. I
Which is
need you to
basically the
answer
same.
yes or no so that we can have a discussion. If you answer probably, I'm like, okay, maybe it's a yes, maybe it's a no. What now? So at least
It's
if
okay.
if you say yes, I can be like, oh yeah, I totally agree with you, blah 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 blah. And if it's a no, okay, here's why I don't agree with you. And then it moves the show forward. I woke up and chose violence today again.
And I will keep poking your violence.
So I hope you will answer this properly. Do you or do you not
Probably.
believe in aliens?
Easy. Probably.
No, seriously.
Nah, a little bit. Because it is possible.
No, don't say it is
Like,
possible. that's
Niña,
the
is
thing.
it a yes or a
So
no?
does that
Is
mean
it
it's a yes or it's a no?
One of the two. You cannot say or. You cannot say probably. You must answer yes or no.
I say it's not the same answer as the one you don't want me to say.
Oh, okay. So you believe in
Yeah,
aliens.
sure.
Why do you believe in aliens?
Because it is possible. Like there is like extraterrestrial life outside this earth
So
that
yes.
we live in.
So
Yeah,
basically yes.
Yes.
It's possible. Yeah.
Niña, that it was simple. Just yes.
Just say yes. Yes,
like making
because
people's
I
lives
believe that
hard.
there are extraterrestrial life forms. That's it. You don't have to say it's possible that there's extraterrestrial life forms. Okay, what about you, Lance?
Of course. Of course. Yes, I do. Because one, we can't be the only living creatures on a rock in the universe. And there's vast, like, more universes in this Milky Way, and there's more galaxies similar to our Milky Way, if not larger.
Plus, there's like
So-
around like at least like 100 or so na like discovered Goldilocks planets. If for those who don't know, Goldilocks planets are basically planets similar to ours, wherein like the distance of the sun and so on
Yeah,
is like
I
possible
think scientists
to
are
bear
like,
life.
I think they named it Planet X, and it's like light years away, but they were able to find a planet similar to ours where
Yeah.
it's like with water, with like plants and stuff.
Mhm.
So it's just like, dude, imagine there's like like humanoids like us, but they don't call themselves humans, and they have
They
different
call
languages, and
themselves lizard
they
people.
Or
no,
glug glug
they
glug
call
glug glug.
themselves. Yes, and their language is.
Okay, that was gonna be my next question. Do you think that aliens, if ever we encounter the first aliens, do you think they would look like us, or at least humanoid?
Maybe.
Mm,
Yeah, most
humanoid.
likely, yeah,
Yeah.
humanoid. We can't really say that it's ano. If people like, if you guys watch History Channel, there's this segment. It's a fun
No,
Aliens.
segment.
no,
Yeah, it's so fun
no.
to like watch like them talk about stuff like that. I mean, you don't know if it's true, you don't know if it's false, but like it's still fun to like probably
Here's where my opinion differs because I don't believe that the aliens that we will find are humanoid. I feel like it's going to be like a bacteria of some
lizard
sort.
people.
No.
Oh, okay.
I believe it's going to be like a bacteria of some sort or like a microorganism or something like that. That's just me.
So you're basically saying tiny humans.
No, bacteria, not tiny humans.
I could
Okay.
imagine like little tiny microscopic bacteria with little tiny microscopic computers. Like, yep, that checks out.
And then they have little tiny hats. That's what I'm picturing.
Yeah.
Okay, so actually, the reason why I went with aliens this episode is because do you remember that SNL sketch where they were beamed up, they were abducted by aliens, and it was Ryan Gosling, forgot the other people's names,
No, I don't. I don't
and they
know.
kept breaking character, and it was so funny.
You should send us a video.
Yeah, I'll send. I'll show that. I'll send that in the Discord. That's what inspired me to choose this topic, and I'm like, oh, aliens are part of scary stuff. I seem to recall that last season we kind of brushed it off, but wasn't it confirmed by the U.S. government that aliens actually do exist?
Yeah, they did. And then like no one really noticed it because it was in the middle of pandemic, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, we were
No,
in the
but here's
middle.
the thing, right?
But so we were in the middle of something huge, and then
Yeah,
like
we were in the middle of. I
every
know.
alien people were
And
They
like,
then
"Oh
just
look,
slid it in
guys,
there.
see, there's
yeah,
a
they were just
yeah."
trying to get the people
Downplay it.
distracted from the crisis at hand. So they were like, "Oh, let's reveal that aliens are real." And then everyone's like, "No, we don't care about that." Yeah, so the
We're
US
busy doing
government
something else.
last year confirmed the existence of aliens last year, but actually, it was already confirmed like a long time ago. And just recently, the former Israeli Defense Ministry head, Haim Eshed,
Mhm.
claims that the US and the aliens have
Has
an agreement
has already, yeah, like they signed agreement already.
where they could conduct
Hmm.
where the aliens could conduct experiments on Israel.
I thought it was a peace treaty.
No, it
Because as
was
far
a,
as I
it,
remember.
it was an agreement where they could conduct, experiments on people and stuff like that. After that, NASA came out with a statement saying that they are still trying to find the answers. So I don't really know who to believe, the US government or NASA.
But you know the reason why they're doing this is
Why?
because like they're just feeding us like bit by bit, right? So
So we
we
don't
don't
panic.
cause like, yeah, exactly. Because the moment they shove all of this information into our mouth, we're just gonna be like, "Arr!"
If you think about it, people right now are like already having issues with our own kind because of race. What more if it's aliens?
Trump did say, I don't know if I want to believe him, but he did say that the Galactic Federation that was formed between the aliens and the US stopped the people from revealing too much to prevent mass hysteria, as if we aren't already in a mass hysteria right now. Yeah, that's why I went with aliens today. We're going to be taking a break.
Yay.
And when we come back, my story is basically the ground zero for all of the alien abduction stories. So, we'll be right back. Andrew here. I hope you're enjoying this podcast. We put so much work into it. If you want to show your love for this show, then you should tell people about us. Share the love. Spread the word. Join us. And we are back. Hello. Okay.
Greetings.
There's a story for you. In this hand of mine, you can't stop the things I do. I lie. I've searched high and low, wrote down an essay. Now Andrew is back, and there's hell to pay. There's a story for you. And this hand
Okay, so my story is, I say again, essentially the ground zero of all the UFO phenomena in the US. Because let's face it, for some reason, the UFOs only visit the USA. Well, at least the reported ones. I don't know about the others. I tried looking for a Filipino, encounter with an alien, but so far it's usually just sightings of UFOs. So I'm like, no. Anyway, so already by this time of the US history, there was already a lot of UFO sightings recorded by the National Investigations Committee on Aerial Phenomena, or NICAP. All of these are public records. You can find it on CIA.gov. I think that was the website. This story is about a couple named Betty and Barney Hill. One night on September 1961, so they were driving home on a road that they frequent at, and on their way, they saw a strange light from the sky. So they were looking at it, and then, okay, there's a light. Then they get home, but then they noticed two things. First is that they had rips on their clothes, shoes were scraped, and both of their watches were broken. And the second was that they got home hours later than expected with no memory of what happened on the road. No one's gonna react, just me. Okay. So
Oh man.
So for the next few days, they would get flashbacks and visions of going up on this craft, and this really freaked them out. So they kept asking around, and eventually they got hold of the US Air Force. And as reported by the US Air Force, that this was a strange incident. So they too see that this is strange, and that they can confirm that it was a UFO sighting because they cross-checked it with the records of the area, and then they found that there was a UFO. A UFO is like it doesn't necessarily mean like aliens or something, but like it's
Unidentified flying object.
Yes, like they don't know what it is. So
Unidentified.
they found it on the radar. It was just that the signal was too small to confirm. So they were like, okay, this is a UFO, but we're not sure if this is a UFO. It could be anything. So based on the account of the couple, they decided that, oh, this is a UFO sighting. Apart from that, according to the records, there were inconsistencies with their stories, but they do believe that their testimonies were genuine. At the end of that, there was no official final conclusion, and it was just kind of like, okay, we'll report this. Okay, we got this. We got this story. Okay, we'll file it. So years
Okay,
ago,
we're good. Bye.
yeah, years go by, and actually their trauma gets worse. So Betty gets frequent nightmares of that night, and Barney develops anxiety and like ulcer, and apparently he has PTSD of the night from the night, and their family helps them. The extended family helps them, and eventually they find a doctor who specializes in hypnosis. His name is Dr. Benjamin Simon. This was in 1964. So,
That sounds like a fake name for some reason.
you know what? That's true. It's always sus when their whole name is two first names. I
It's
don't
a
know.
name. Yeah.
It's
I
just
don't know.
sus for me. I don't
It's
know.
us.
Okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, his name is Dr. Benjamin Simon, and through a series of hypnosis sessions, they discover what happened that night. So,
Ooh.
while the two were driving, all of a sudden, two figures stand in the middle of the road to stop the car. Barney sees humanoids with shiny black uniforms, and they were wearing black caps. So just think like a very kinky police officer, like, like a leather daddy and like latex or,
Leather daddy.
yeah. So it was kind of like that. It was humanoid. I wouldn't say it looked like a human, but it was humanoid. So it was bipedal. It had arms. It had a head. All that jazz. And Betty was scared, so she tried to make a dash for it into the woods, but was stopped by the figures, and they took Barney out of the door, and both of them were taken on a rocky path in the middle of the woods. That explained the broken shoes
Kidnapped.
because of they were kidnapped, and then they were like on this rocky path, and they were like being dragged or something like that, so it broke his shoes. And during the trip to, like, in the path, Betty tried to fight, and apparently that's how the dress ripped. So the couple was taken up on a UFO on the craft and into separate examination rooms. In there, they were given separate examinations. So I think this was from Betty's
Is
perspective.
it like examination as in quote unquote, or is
Not
it
a-
like examination?
What do you mean? Like examination, like, oh, this is a written test, a standardized test? No.
Like, did they get probed or something?
Oh, I wouldn't say it was probed. Oh, I think it is a probe. I don't know. Yeah, because she did say something about a navel, yung belly button mo, and then they were like putting something in the belly button, stuff like that. So according to Betty, these aliens, they had a big fascination for the couple's skeleton and nervous system, and
Oh.
and
Okay.
the aliens
Weird fetish,
apparently
but okay.
took skin from Betty, and
Mhm.
also they probed the ears and throat and the navel, apparently. So that's what happened that night. And after that night, news spread of the story, and this sparked like conspiracy theories. Countless
Conspiracy theories, of course.
dozens of other people have come out with their own story as well, and all that jazz. Does this feel like a real encounter?
Because the thing is, like, for me, like, they went through hypnosis or whatever, right? And then for me, human brain, actually, you can't trust your brain because your brain makes stuff up just to like get over like past other stuff that would happen to you. Like,
That's
Yeah,
even
that's
your
true.
memory, you can't trust. Yeah, that's sort of the thing.
what people
Plus, you
say.
don't know if
Uh,
like quack doctor.
Hmm.
Yeah. With the name,
Because
what, Michael Simons or something.
so like with people's minds, especially when it comes to very traumatic experiences, your brain forces you to forget that
Yeah.
memory, so you won't recall it at all, but you'll show signs of like certain situations. Like how I know this is
Mhm.
because my sister works in a mental care home where a lot of their clients have like that same issue where it's just like they forgot about it but they show signs of traumatic experiences. So maybe this might be same situation dealing with hypnosis. Not really
Possible.
sure.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Yeah. And actually, I have some recordings of the sessions because apparently the sessions were
Ooh.
recorded, and we're gonna listen to that now.
Yes, let me get the
Ooh.
popcorn.
I don't know where we are. I don't even know how we got here. They took me and carried me up this ramp. God, I'm scared.
They're taking me up to the object. I don't want to go on it. I don't want to. I don't know what's going to happen if I go on it. I don't want to go. And he sticks a needle into my navel. And I'm crying and I tell him it's hurting, it's hurting, it's hurting. Take it out.
All right. Get away from me. All right.
And then the leader, he goes over and he puts his hand, runs his hand in front of my eyes. And he says, I'll be all right. I won't feel it. And all the pain goes away.
I know this creature, this leader is telling me something. He's telling you something. How? How is he getting it to you? I can see it in his face. What did he tell you? Stay there and keep looking. Just keep looking and stay there. And just keep looking. Just keep looking. Could you hear him tell you? Oh, I gotta pull these binoculars away from my eyes. Because if I don't, I'll just keep staying there. Could you hear him tell you this? Oh, no, he didn't say it. You felt he said it. I know. Just stay there, he's saying to me. It's pounding in my head. Just pull the binoculars away. God, give me strength. All right. Pull them down. Run! Pull these binoculars down and run. God! If there's a God, give me strength. I gotta get away. Oh! Babe! All right. You gotta get away, babe. All right. Calm down. I'm driving. I gotta get away. How could you be sure he was telling you this? His eyes. His eyes.
So yeah, that was it. Oh my god. Ow. 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 I'm sorry.
That's so loud.
All I hear is clapping. Ow, ow, ow. It sounds like they're just furiously slapping you.
Yeah. Okay, so during the hypnosis sessions, Barney Hill actually drew a
A picture.
Photo.
a picture of the craft, and I'll send it right now. So it's in the
Okay.
chat.
Um,
There you go.
like
So
waiting for it.
apparently the UFO looked something like that.
It looks like a tambourine. I'm sorry.
It looks like a pizza
Oh, I'm hungry.
with little hands. No, not you, Alexa.
Hi, Alexa.
Okay, Google.
Jesus.
No, I'm kidding. Oh no, my Google, stop.
Your phone's in flight mode, so I can't help you with that.
Anyway, so that was my story. I'll be sending everything on the Discord. Everything I mentioned is going to be on the Discord. As for the audio though, oh no, and the audio's going to be on the show.
You can put it. No.
I can edit it on the show. I was actually looking for the raw files because I wanted to like hear the best bits, like listen to it and all that. But I couldn't find the raw files, and a lot of these audio clips came from documentaries that I was watching. Oh, diba? I have multiple sources for my stories. So yeah, that's it. That's my story. So basically, this story was so highly publicized that a lot of people started coming out with their own versions of, oh, I was also abducted by aliens and all that. It could be like they're trying
I like to picture it. And then, like, it's a whole like fashion statement. Have you been abducted?
Oh, you haven't been abducted? Bye. Ew. Yeah,
I'm sorry. Like I understand that like this is a traumatic thing for people, which is like really bad. But at the same time, I'm like I feel like I don't know. Some people will take it as that, as a like fashion statement, because oh, everyone's like talking about being abducted and stuff like that. I'm left out.
Because
I should like make
it's
up a
the in
story.
thing. That's why it'd be the
Yeah,
in thing, and people just want to receive the same attention. It's just like, oh, well, no, no, no.
yeah. A lot of people are saying that. Oh, people are saying that this couple came out just because it was for
for crowd.
attention or for the fame and the money that they would receive. But actually,
They did get money.
according to the documentary that I watched, they didn't get a lot of money from it. But they did get a lot of attention,
For
and I
attention.
don't know. I don't know. To me, did the hypnosis session sound real? I believed it sounded real. Did they encounter
Yeah,
aliens?
same.
I feel like they encountered something else, maybe, and that their brain is telling them, oh, that these are aliens because it was just so traumatic. But I don't know. I want to believe them at the same time. I kind of don't.
Yeah. Cause like for me, like you can hear like the sound of their voice that they do not want to be in the position that they were in or like whatever it was that like they felt during the hypnosis. Because you can't really say that oh it's immediately this and that because like
Hmm.
benefit of the doubt and stuff. But like I don't know. I
It's
don't kind of
it's it,
trust the entire
it's
thing.
actually the
Lizard
alien
people.
bacteria. No, it's the
Oh,
alien bacteria that invaded their brains that made them hallucinate all of that and controlled their minds to rip their clothes and everything just so that they
Probably.
can experiment and play with their emotions. And as they were being hypnotized and everything, they're still playing with their. I'm kidding.
oh, or it could have been the U.S. government pretending to be aliens. Ooh, wee, ooh. Okay.
I mean, there have been sightings of like jets and stuff landing in like in the area of Area 21, but like not landing like on ground. Like it keeps going down and down.
Hovering.
So it's like Area 51 is like underground because they didn't see it land. They just see it keep going down and down until it's gone, like disappears.
I, you know what? Coming back a little bit, that was one of the greatest moments of 2019.
Your life.
The Area 51
Oh,
raid.
There
They were
wasn't
just
really
everyone was
much.
it
It's
just
was
just
super
like
funny.
running around
Standing
like
there.
Naruto in the middle of a
no,
desert.
there was only one guy who ran
Oh, really?
across like a TV newscaster. Just the one
Yeah,
guy
Oh,
the
in
one guy.
Naruto
I
running.
would
But
have
like, there's
joined
this
him. I
also
would have.
there's also like this old lady. Like I don't know if you saw that, guys. But, like
I,
there's this
I
old lady
she wanted to
who tried
cross.
to walk. She actually walked past the guards, and then the guards just let her because like they're like, oh, she's
There's
gonna give
nothing.
up later on because like the actual site is like miles and miles away, so it's fine.
Yeah. Like
Yeah, so like
like that's just like the very first checkpoint, and then you still
yeah.
gotta go to another checkpoint, another one,
Yeah,
most
yeah,
likely.
exactly. Which is like that's why they just let her go in. She
Also,
started
okay.
walking.
Can you guess where I found most of my sources from?
History.
Wikipedia.
History.
Oh, history.
So yeah, that's my story of the aliens. Um and yes, everything that we talked about will be on the Discord, so if you want to go check that out, just the links will be in the show notes as well as in the posts that we post on the page. So all of that is there. Also, we're going to be taking a break, another break, and when we come back, it's Nina's turn. Nina, can you give us a hint on what your story is going to be about?
Originally, I was gonna talk about the Roswell crash because I had that small thing for that, but like I'm like nah, this article is too short to like make a whole segment, so I'm gonna talk about something else.
Okay.
So yeah, that's it.
Before we go on a break, I don't know if you guys can hear this, but Alexa, beam me up.
Okay, I'll do it. But you should probably know that I accidentally combined a human and a tribble once.
Wait, what?
Just once. Here we go.
I
Okay,
did
just-
not know that Alexa does that.
Yeah, she did.
Before we get back to the episode, you should check out this Pipe Network show.
Your unfiltered Tagalog wrestling podcast every week is now Pipe Network. Catch the MTG Show podcast every Friday on your favorite podcast platforms. And remember, stay safe and stay wrestle.
And welcome back. We were just playing with Google and Alexa throughout that whole break. We'll be sure to include some of the cuts after the show. Okay. Niña, oh no, Lance, do you want 1 or 2?
Let's go with 2.
Do the one.
Do the 1?
It's
Okay,
the one
1.
that's like the one's edited.
Something for your ear hole, a tale to scare. This one talks about a murder, that one wails about a ghost, and will Niña read them? Yes, indeed. Now something for your ear holes, a tale to scare. Searching here and there and everywhere, crying stories. Niña, please, can't you read them? Oh yes, she
Does. It's does. Not do. Does. Okay, Niña, why don't you take it away with your
Are you
story?
happy, lad?
What was I gonna say? Can I say something really quick?
Yeah.
Sorry, Andrew.
Go.
But
It's okay.
it yes you will.
Oh, no. It, okay. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Completely random.
It's supposed to be it's supposed to not be grammatically correct.
Oh.
So I knew that coming in. It's supposed to be like oh yes she do. Get it? She
Yes.
do. Yeah, it's supposed to be like that. But
She
somebody
do read it.
somebody told us that it should be does. So as a joke, I
What?
edited it.
Okay. But
Yeah, it's
yes,
Lance.
it's very good.
Lance.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
It's Lance. That's why
Oh
I
my God,
asked
it's
for
you.
this one to play.
It's you.
Yes. Hello. Hi.
It's
Hello.
you.
I'm a viewer who mentioned that. Hello. Long time fan.
It was you all along.
Oh yes, she does. Yes, it was me. Oh yes, she does.
Well, yeah, that's
Okay.
the explanation. Oh my God. Oh,
Yeah.
you should come back on the show. We'll fight about it. Okay.
Okay, so I sent you guys a video that we're gonna be watching. It's a really short video. I'd say it's short. Um,
How
we're
short
gonna
is
cut
this?
the video, but it's not that long.
Okay. Yeah, it's 2 minutes.
It's from the New York Times. Yeah. Just watch the video first.
Not
Hold on,
from
ad.
history.
No.
No, it's from New York
Um,
Times.
I'm gonna press play.
Watch the video, please. Thanks. Yeah, what you just watched was a video released by Pentagon, and these are naval videos that quote driven speculation about UFO for years, saying it was meant to, quote unquote, clear up any misconception about whether the unclassified footage was real or complete. This is a quote from New York Times. And then, according to Pentagon themselves, these are real. So, the videos were captured by naval aviators, showing the objects in the sky, like as you guys mentioned, rotating, and against the wind. Like you can hear you heard that in the video. Like one of the pilot was confused on how it's flying. That it's like going against like speed, like gravity, and like the really strong winds and so on. So yeah, this videos were published in 2017 and 18 but it was actually recorded in the late 2004 and early 2015 over Pacific and East Coast. Aside from that, according to New York Times, which is the source, the pilot spoke about how, like, again, the objects seem to basically defy the law of physics. The details about emerging mysterious the details about this emerge about a mysterious 5-year Pentagon program, and claims that metal alloys said to have been recovered from the unidentified phenomenon. And then on Twitter, an, a man named Harry Reid tweeted, "I'm glad the Pentagon is finally releasing this footage, but it only scratches the surface of research and materials available." This man, Harry Reid, is actually a former Senate Democrat of Nevada who spoke out on his push for more research on UFOs. Another quote was from Susan Gull. She's a Pentagon spokesman who said that the Navy has confirmed that the videos, so these 3 videos, are in wide circulation, are indeed recordings made by naval aviators, and the Navy has always considered the phenomenon observed in those videos as unidentified. But so yeah, it's basically all
Are
these
there
people are like saying, "Oh, these are UFOs. These are
are there first-hand accounts from the pilots themselves, like saying
The
what what
the
what
the thing
they what
is
they
the
saw?
thing is that was a drone, most likely, that they were like using on the video.
they're trying to
Like,
catch."
Oh,
yeah,
so they
so
were using a drone. Okay, so
it wasn't a jet.
yeah, because I
Yeah,
would have
It
because
was
I
these
would
are
have thought
Navy.
it was a like they were flying and all that, and then they just saw everything. Like they saw it for their own eyes, and then they started videotaping it.
No, because it wasn't specified that these are like pilots, but it says here that they're Navy aviators, so most likely they do have like drones like that they use to capture, the image. But
You can
as
still be a
aside
pilot
from
if you
that,
fly a drone.
Yeah.
technically,
Well,
it's also
well,
stated some astrophysicists say that there are many potential explanation on like what happened on the videos, like atmospheric effects, reflection, and then like probably like could be a bug, code of imaging display of like
Oh, I thought
fighter
like a
jets.
literal bug,
And then I
like it was
actually
just stuck on the lens. I mean, honestly, some of those shapes,
if
it kind of did look like a real bug, you know?
And then actually I skipped on like a few bits on the article because it's just like people like giving their stance on the subject, because there wasn't much on like what exactly happened, but like there are people who like wants transparency on the subject for extraterrestrial life.
So, reading the article, skimming through the article, would you say that a lot of people agree that it was aliens, or were they like against it, or what?
There are people who agree that these are UFOs, these are extraterrestrial life forms that like the public must know about, like at some point, or at least like have transparency on that there is such
oh yeah,
thing.
at some
And
point.
then like Pentagon does admit that these are unidentified flying objects, but they can't really say, they never really specified that, oh yeah, these are extraterrestrials. They just
Yeah,
they just didn't say that.
but you kind of said that
But my take on
the
it is
whole
like
article
it could
is
be.
like a lot of experts giving their opinion. So, well, what is the majority of the opinion
Yeah,
from what you read?
it's mostly, yeah, it's extraterrestrial. Most of from what I can tell when I read it.
Dun, dun, dun. Here's the thing with our world though, is just they keep so much from us. They keep so
Information.
much hidden, yeah, because so that we don't like get into a mass panic, that we're just left confusion, because we don't know, maybe this flying object might have been like a ship from Russia, then they're just doing a test flight and everything, and it's just like super fast and all that stuff, and they just don't want to tell the public, and then the US um was able to catch it with a drone and follow it for a little bit. that's the thing with
Yeah,
our
a
world,
lot
is
of
just we don't know what's going on.
yeah, like for example, one of the things that they keep secret is like, why is this one Kansas and this
No,
one
Andrew.
is
No.
Arkansas?
No,
Why is it not
Andrew.
Arkansas?
Andrew, no. Stop.
I
Sweet
am
child.
confusion. Why is this one Kansas and this one not
Not
Arkansas?
Arkansas, America. What, what is
America,
wrong?
explain. Explain. What do you mean, Arkansas? So that was your fart,
It,
Nins? If you said something, I didn't hear you.
That was my fart. I'm done. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Nins. We're gonna take one more break. And when we come back, Lance has his own fart, and as well as Niña will be doing another car crash. We'll be right back.
I like to have a good time when I listen to my horror podcast.
Her left arm
Oh,
was
that's
chopped
so.
off.
Oh my god,
Caused
really?
a panic all over the
Prolonged
country.
their deaths for like months and
The
months.
frightening, alarming, real-life tales show is my horror podcast.
My horror podcast. That's
Okay,
it?
pause it.
Nins,
'cause-
this is your scary fart?
Be scared and laugh hard with the frightening, alarming, real-life tales show every Friday on all major podcasting platforms. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Nins, are you ready?
Yes.
You ready?
Uh-huh.
I can't hear you.
I'm hanging up. Let's hang
aye,
up.
aye, Captain. Okay. No, I'm kidding.
Ooh. Niña and I were recording one night when our ears stung from an eerie soundbite. For a third voice came in and gave their replies, and suddenly, to our surprise,
We have a guest.
On Farts, there is a guest.
We have a guest.
It was the very best.
We have a guest.
We were very impressed.
We have a guest.
That we now have a guest.
Hi.
Hello. Greetings.
Salutations. So Lance is my friend in Iloilo. He's you and I met in Justin's party, right?
Yes, that is
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah. I'm not good at this how to start this thing.
So, okay, so diba you and
I
Erica
don't
were
remember.
coworkers at first?
I don't know. Kevin and I were coworkers. I don't
Or
remember
yeah.
what our first conversation was. But like I remember like you guys Kevin basically asked me and our coworker to like hang out with you guys because there
Mhm.
was like a party at Justin's place. Justin is
Mhm.
another friend of ours. So yeah, me and it was our lease and we both went to the party with Kevin and then we just hang out with you guys.
Okay, so just
Yeah.
for context, guys, Kevin is Nina's current boyfriend, and the other people, I assume, are coworkers.
Past
Kevin's
coworkers.
friends.
Yeah, past coworkers.
Yeah, and then like I hanged out with you guys and then we became friends and then people kept like repeating there's this story. I'm gonna tell this story and everyone will know about this story now. There's this story where they went to Antique and then Lance. This is like the most prominent story where Lance
Wait,
took
Antique
about
is.
3 hours.
Hold on.
Antique,
Antique
is
is the one where Maria Labo comes from, right?
I don't know, probably. I don't remember. So we had this conversation
We
about
had- yeah.
Antique and how it
Yeah.
looked. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember we had that conversation about it, but I don't remember
I
if
don't
it was
remember which one it
relatable.
was. Okay,
But
anyway.
so we had that
continue.
conversation. But yeah, they went to Antique. This was a few years back before I met them. They would tell stories about Lance, wherein he took 3 hours just to cook omelets.
What? Why?
Okay, Do you want to explain
Lance,
yourself to
explain.
everyone, Lance?
Explain. I am confusion.
And Lance is not in this conversation. Hello,
Lance left the conversation.
Lance. The conversation.
Hello?
I hate you so.
I like how you left the conversation.
Yes, because I already knew. I was like in my head, is she gonna tell the story? The moment I heard number 3 and call.
So explain, why did it take you hours
There
to
is
cook
no explanation.
omelets?
Because
I'm your
the
friend,
night
Lance.
okay, so the night before I really wanted to do something nice for everyone and I wanted to make
Mhm.
breakfast. And in
Mhm.
my head, the only thing I could make was omelet during the time. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna make it. Next morning, I took my sweet ass time doing it. Okay.
Sweet
And
ass
then
time.
I lost track of time. And then it was 3 hours. And everyone was disappointed because I took that long, and I'm just sitting there eating my 3-hour omelet in silence. And Erica, our good friend Erica, told me, you could have just put all of them together at once and just put the cover on top and cook it for like 20 minutes, 15 minutes, and we would have been home by now. I'm like, yeah, I know,
Oh, you
I
did
know.
it individually. I could just imagine you like all of these animals are helping you. You're kind of like singing, like it's the morning, all the birds are like bringing the pans to you and oh the birds are hello birds, give me your eggs, and then they go tweet 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 tweet, and then you're just kind of like and
Yeah.
all yeah, I can just imagine you like having your Disney princess moment because you were like, oh, I want to help, I want to do something nice for all my friends.
I want to do something nice.
Yeah, I did. I did want to do something nice, and then that day happened, and now it is just embedded into my book. I have a thing,
Everyone.
right? I have a thing. I have a book of Lance with numerous chapters, and I believe that is chapter 2, maybe. I think chapter 3. Yeah, I think
And you and
I'm.
Andrew met before, right?
Yes, we actually met before. Okay, it was in the vlog. I don't know if I mentioned his name. Oh no, I did. I said, "Hi Lance." He was the one driving the car. He kind of helped put my bag in the trunk of your car.
Yes,
Yes, that was it really. And then we cried at the back of your car.
that I
Yeah.
don't remember, but okay, that yeah.
So Lance, what do you do, Lance?
Yeah. What are
Uh,
you up to now?
so to answer Andrew's
You
question,
mentioned work.
yeah.
Mhm.
So before going that, to answer Andrew's question, what I do is I like to draw. I like to do digital art on the side because I graduated in
Mhm.
Central Philippine University as a digital artist. And right now, what I'm doing for work, me and our good friend John, we both do inventory for Home Depot here in California, and we're part of a travel
Mm.
team. We travel not only in the Sacramento area that we live in, but we travel to like the Bay Area. The farthest we've gone was a place called Ridgecrest, like about 2 hours away from LA, and
Mm-hmm.
the farthest was up north of Nevada. So you know how our friend Justin
Mm.
lives south, close to Las Vegas? Well, this was up north
Mhm.
where there's snow, and my God, it was beautiful, snowfall, everything. What I was about to mention before the podcast started was for you guys, it's like 10 p.m. right now, but for me it's
Mm.
7:16 a.m. But that's
So
nothing
early.
because yeah, no, that's nothing because what me and John have to do is we sleep at around 8. So 8:30 latest would be 10:30 and we would have to wake up 3:30, meet everyone at the parking lot by 4:30 and we have to be at the Home Depot by 5 a.m.
Last I heard, like when we talked before, you mentioned you were doing a comic. How was
Yeah.
that?
Well, I already finished the comic and it's on my
Mhm.
Instagram and yeah, like right now it's just like kind of shuffling my schedules like days when I can draw, days when I can't. I just like this job because like we when we get to the hotel we have some time to rest before the next day. So like I would spend my time drawing for a little bit before having to like sleep for 5 hours and wake up at like 3:30.
In the situation that is, right now, that is America, is it scary there?
Um. Well, not at the moment. Well, when it comes to the like pandemic wise, we have to wear masks because like of course that's regulations for a lot of companies. So we have to maintain 6 feet distance. We have to wear masks and everything. We have to do our best to keep washing our hands and sanitize and all that stuff.
Oh my god.
But
Mhm.
yeah,
And
that's
how many
basically like
Karens have you encountered?
none so far. And funny enough, so this is my second job. My first job was working at Chick-fil-A at a fast food restaurant. And I
Chick-fil-A.
was, yes, the Lord's chicken.
So Lance, how did you get
Say
into like horrors and stuff? Like,
How did I get into horror films and all that stuff?
mhm.
I guess when I was younger, I would watch I don't remember what my first horror film was, but I know when I was a kid I was really really scared. Even till now, like if I watch a horror film, I wear glasses. If I know a scary part's gonna like pop up, I just take off my glasses because like it's blurry. I'm just like, eh, can't see. Well, once it's done, okay, glasses back on. But like what I'm more interested in is just like more of the paranormal and stuff like that. Because my house in the
Mhm.
Philippines in Iloilo, it's just like we have a lot of like ghostly stuff. If I could share my fart now, this is an alien fart, but this is
Yeah,
paranormal fart,
go.
you know. But
Yeah,
like I've
like
had a
we were gonna
dream.
ask you about that.
Yeah. So
Just go. Share it. Share it.
okay. Sorry. I just didn't know. So, so the whatchamacallit. So the first one is I had a dream, right? It was almost like a out of body experience, and like I was in my bed and I was like facing the wall, and then I turned, right? I shuffled to my left, but I didn't feel or hear that I shuffled. And then when I opened my eyes to like find out what's wrong, I saw this like little girl in a Sunday dress that's white with flowers, and she had like brunette hair with probably a little past shoulder width.
Did she
And then
have a
like
Starbucks cup in her hand?
no, she actually had one of my shoes in her hand,
Oh.
and she threw it at my leg, and like I felt it hit my leg, and like it sent an electric feeling from where it hit all the way up to my spine, and that woke me up, right? And then it was just so creepy, and I looked at my wall for like a good minute. I was like, okay, I better turn around, and I hope she's not there. I turned, and I got that chilling feeling again because she's not there. I'm just like, well, and her face too, it was just like so blank. She just looked at me and just like blank face, throws my shoe at me, and I'm just like, okay, I'm awake, time to start my day.
And then you turn around and
And then
she
just
wasn't
You
there.
mentioned this is the first one, right? So yeah.
yeah, and then the second one, right? There was this thing, right? So imagine this: the body of Slender Man and the football head of Stewie Griffin, right, from Family Guy. And then he had like gray hair that was all like thin and like wet looking, and he barely had any hair on his head. And eyes, big cat eyes, like the cat from Alice in Wonderland. Like so big, like it almost didn't fit his face. Small nose and a big Joker smile with shark teeth. And instead of tentacles, he had spider legs on his back. And I had a dream that he was just standing in the corner of my room, right? And I was wondering like I saw the spider legs, but I thought it was tentacles at first. And then I woke up the next day, I was just like, that was a weird dream. And then about like a few days later, I talked to my sister about the dream, and she was just like, oh my God, 2 weeks ago I had I had a dream about the same figure, but he was outside my window, like using his spider legs to like latch on to the walls, because like her window is facing our neighbor's
Mm.
like wall. Um, so it's basically she doesn't have a view. She just has a view of the wall, and the figure I named him Stewie. Stewie just like like was looking at her, was just hanging on the wall like a fucking huge ass spider. And then what we were thinking is it was probably like some sort of aswang trying to get the the baby from our pregnant helper that one time. And I'm just like, oh, that's
Wait, so this
creepy.
happened in the
But after
Philippines?
that, yeah, this
Yeah,
happened
it
like
happened
like
by his house.
2 3 years ago. Yeah. And like the difference was he was in my room. He was in my room.
Was he like, oh, okay, this isn't the pregnant person. I'll leave. No, go to sleep.
I don't know.
You're wrong person.
Wrong person.
He was like he was just present there. And like the last time, or the last dream I had before never seeing him again, was I was talking to someone, right? I was like, they looked at me and then they turned away. I was still talking to them. And then when they turned back, Stewie's face was there, the big eyes, small nose, and the the smile with shark teeth. And then I woke up, I was like, holy shit. But that was it.
It's Tui saying goodbye to you.
It's probably
Probably.
like, nice being friends with you. Bye.
Anyway, thank you though, Lance, for coming on the show for your fart.
Oh, it's my
And
pleasure.
Thank you so much.
like you're welcome for like another.
For
So
another one.
yeah,
Another
that's the
session.
end of the show, I believe. Yeah.
One day you will come back on the show and we will fight. We will fight about Niña's
About
theme
You're
song.
the songs.
about the
I'm
theme
just gonna
song.
be here,
Yes.
just
And it's
car
going to be
crashing.
epic. And it's going to be, yeah, you know, I can picture it now. There's going to be lasers. There's going to be
Epic battle music.
Yeah, epic battle music. There's gonna be rapping. You know.
I could just already imagine it's just going to be a full segment, just one segment of us for like 10 minutes arguing about one word. Is it does or is it will? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
I forgot to mention this earlier, but like, you know, like in the middle of the satanic panic, there's only one true religion, and that is the fart god.
Oh god.
Oh, I thought you were going to say
All
the
hail.
religion of the spaghetti god. Spaghetti god.
What?
Oh,
No,
there
not,
it is.
Not the
Oh.
spaghetti god. It's the fart god.
All hail the fart god!
So
I like how
Okay.
you have this sound now.
So, one day we will also have our first church meeting. You know, welcome to the cult of farts, Lance. You're officially
There's no escape.
Yeah, there's no escape.
Baptized.
Sing your praise.
Oh dear fart god, please guide me.
That's it. Thank you for the show. Thank you for coming on the show, Lance. It's
Thank
time
you for
for me to
having me.
do the end theme. Here we go.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for listening to another episode of the frightening, alarming, real-life tales show. You can oh, shit. I forgot. Hold on. Where can people find you, Lance?
So, well, I guess this is where I just plug in my Instagram. So
Yeah,
you can
and
find
your
me on
comic-
Instagram.
and your comic.
Well, all my art and comic is just going to be in my Instagram for now, which is Arthurs_art. You could just find me there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can follow him there.
Other social media, that's it. Right?
Yes. I did. It's the only thing I have right now. Just Instagram. Okay, bye.
Thank you so much for listening to another episode of the frightening, alarming, real-life tales show. You can follow Niña on all her socials at Nin C Fernandez. That's NINCFERNANDEZ. Yeah, I hate this voice. I'm at the Andrew Tops on everything. And the show's Facebook and Twitter is at FARTSPod. If you've got a scary story you'd like to share, then you can email fartspod@gmail.com or message us on our socials. We also have a Discord server. So if you want to come out and hang out, if you want to come and hang out with us, we frequently talk about anything scary in there, and we also post memes and such. The link will be in the show notes of this episode. And also everything that we mentioned in this podcast will also be on the Discord server. We will be posting everything there. Thank you so much for coming,
Are you
Lance.
in the Discord, Lance?
What was that?
Till next
Are
week.
you in the Discord server?
Bye.
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 Okay, Google.
Your phone's in flight mode.
Shut up.
So I can't help you with that at the moment.
No.
I like how yours is all like, again, you're in flight mode. Stop asking me to do stuff for you.
Okay, Google. Beam me up.
Okay, energize.
Why does yours sound like this magical girl that's
It might take a
transforming?
little while.